North Korea has demanded the removal of U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo from nuclear talks, accusing him of talking nonsense and being reckless.
Here's a summary of the article.
North Korea says it has test-fired a new type of tactical guided weapon. This would be the first public weapons test since talks between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and U.S. President Donald Trump ended without agreement. North Korea made a similar claim last year in what observers saw as an attempt to apply pressure on the U.S. Last week, Mr. Kim said Mr. Trump needed to have the right attitude for talks to continue after the summit between the two broke up in February. The weapon has a peculiar mode of guiding flight, KCNA reported, adding that the test was conducted in various modes of firing at different targets. The word tactical implies that it is a short-range weapon rather than the long-range ballistic missiles seen as a threat to the U.S. Satellite images at North Korea's main nuclear site last week showed movement, suggesting the country could be reprocessing radioactive material into bomb fuel. Last year, the North Korean leader said he would stop nuclear testing and launching of intercontinental ballistic missiles, as Pyongyang's nuclear capabilities had been verified. The country claims to have developed a nuclear bomb small enough to fit on a long-range missile, as well as ballistic missiles that could potentially reach the mainland U.S. North Korea analyst Ankit Panda noted that the latest announcement followed fresh U.S.-South Korean military exercises, describing the reported test as tit for tat.
This post received a score of 33,412, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
IDIDNT know the BBC had its own account here.
I'd prefer that over influencers, social media experts, curators, thought leaders, instigator etc. posting articles for groups or companies on their dime.
Yeah, I'm fine with news sites posting articles to Reddit, as long as they don't buy up votes or otherwise engage in vote manipulation. Redditors can just downvote bad articles.
Greater than Redditors can just downvote bad headlines. We all know 95% of people don't read the article.
For someone who's often short on time but also wants to digest information, I really look forward to the people that comment a quick synopsis. I'm guilty of never reading the article, but I want info while I work, and often the job needs me at a moment's notice.
I often upvote an article that I haven't read, if it has prompted quality discussion in the comments.
Me too. I probably spend most my time on Reddit reading comments, haha.
It is so obvious NK is playing the long game here. My guess is they are stringing things out until the early mid-part of 2020, when all of a sudden they will become upset with something or another and threaten, behind closed doors initially, to start testing missiles again. They will try to play Trump and the election cycle to maximum possible benefit to themselves.
Or they are just trying to make the US seem unreasonable. This is the 100th time they have been complaining about everyone being unfair to them, now they just have an easy target.
Greater than, or they are just trying to make the U.S. seem unreasonable. We accomplish without any assistance.
Which means they earn easy points, and get to pretend they can make demands. North Korea is going to milk this whole situation dry. There was never going to be a nuclear deal, but they can pin it on the U.S., and some people believe them.
Greater than, which means they earn easy points, and get to pretend they can make demands. Which is exactly why other administrations didn't go in for the sort of stage show talks that Trump has insisted on.
Trump isn't playing any version or dimension of chess. He's playing 2D tic-tac-toe, and losing.
4D coin flip.
A coin flip implies there's a positive outcome.
Not really, it can have any outcome you define because you can assign anything you want to any side.
Pompeo, and God shall strike thee down in righteous anger if you don't give up your nuclear weapons. You shall lose your firstborn and your rivers will run red with blood, North Koreans, ha! What a fucking Fruit Loop.
Poorer North Koreans, what's fruit?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.